All right, guys, Area 52 just interviewed John Ramirez, a veteran in the game, ex-CIA agent of 20 years. He has some astonishing claims to make. He says that he has seen a manual from the government suggesting that we have actually back-engineered exotic materials.
These safes, and it has a combination lock and several drawers and everything. So I got them a safe, and they started getting materials from this working group, compartmented materials on the UFO program. They had to go in the safe. Now, one of my engineers, where I was going with this, Bob, one of my engineers, was looking at one of the manuals. It was that thick. And he left that on his desk, face front, just as you have this folder here. And I was able to read the title. And the title was UFO Propulsion Systems.
Whoa.
Manual of Operations. So if you have a UFO Propulsion System Manual of Operations, that tells me that somebody reverse engineered some craft.
And it's that thick.
And it's that thick. All right. So I have that piece of data.
So what happened to that?
I looked at the title. Bob had his back turned. He turned around, saw me looking at the title, immediately grabbed that, placed it front cover down so I couldn't read the cover. Sorry about that, boss. And then immediately put it back into the safe and locked it up.
Oh my gosh.
So I know that they were briefed into something that we already reverse engineered.
Whoa.
So that lends credence to a lot of witnesses saying, yes, we have reverse engineered craft. So I can say based on that manual, and these weren't like defense intelligence reference documents were just like a dozen pages, like white papers.
Yeah.
No, this was a manual.
Whoa.
Somebody worked on that manual. And it looked dated in the sense that it looked like nothing current. It looked like it was like decades old.
50s, 60s.
Well, I would say maybe not 50s.
Okay.
But maybe 70s, 80s.
Sure.
About that time frame.
Then the second clip we're going to provide to you is going to be John Ramirez confirming that alien hybrids are among us. I want you guys to hear this because he says a lot more than just that. He goes a little bit deeper into it.
But 1 in 10, Gerald K. Haynes said 1 in 10 were UFOs. We have case files of real UFOs. The 1 in 10 sightings were actual UFOs.
That's a high number.
That's 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so going back and thinking about, wow, the CIA knew that there was something up there that were real UFOs. And this is like more of the public side of CIA it's still classified side of CIA, but not the program side of CIA.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's not deep.
It's not deep. It's just interesting information that you saw a UFO and that 10% of them couldn't be explained.
Yeah.
So the second part of that discussion was about beings, that there were aliens, there were actual aliens, and that they were able to collect DNA from aliens. And that's when they discovered, and this didn't happen in 47, happened later. Probably they had tissue samples or whatever that they've stored, and they were able to recover DNA. And when we discovered how to sequence the human genome, when we sequenced the alien DNA, and we discovered that, there are markers in there that look very human. Human hybrids. That what looks like an alien has, for some reason, has human genetic markers in their DNA, in the genome. And so I found that to be interesting. And to answer your question, that's when I thought, this sounds pretty classified to me.
This is coming from a CIA historian.
His CIA historian, yes.
Like that comes with some weight behind it. This isn't going to a UFO conference and somebody like me going up there and talking about hybrids. This is an official CIA historian with background, with checked credentials, with clearances, telling a group of other individuals from universities, from different departments in the defense intelligence agencies about hybridization programs.
Right. And I would say this, I would preface that with like, I don't think there were other members of the intelligence community there. I think there were only CIA officers and these postdoc
Gotcha.
folks that we sponsored.
Do you think, now we're going to go more into this hybrid thing because I want to hear what they had to say about that. I think it's very fascinating. But do you think at any point before we get into this that you might have been led into some weird honey trap situation where they give you passage material? Do you think that, because I know a lot of the audience is going to be like, oh, maybe this is a whole setup or something. Did that ever cross your mind? Did that ever
Never
feel?
crossed my mind.
What'd you guys think of John Ramirez and his claims on back engineering in that book that he saw? It looked like a freaking novel of back engineered information. And what's your thoughts on the whole alien hybrid and the human markers that were found in the DNA? Guys, finish watching this episode. I will have everything linked down below. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, you guys.